Sister Wives, Robyn Brown seems to be the most hated person on the show. Most of the time, she is even more hated than Cody. Seems fans are conflicted as to which one of them is the worst. I know I too have been confused and back and forth between the two as to who is my least favorite on Sister Wives. Are there any redeeming qualities to Robyn? Is it possible that she should not be the most hated one on Sister Wives? Welcome back to Tea with Trishy. So where does this hate begin? I don't know about you, but it seems like from the very beginning of Robyn and Cody's relationship, it was like watching an old man in a sleazy affair with this much younger woman. All while his 3 older wives were left at home, barefoot and pregnant, because remember, Christine was pregnant at the time, watching, or if they did not see because they did not watch the show, they knew what was happening. From the very beginning, Christine was not okay with the idea of a new wife coming into the family. Christine was very vocal about not wanting a 4th wife to join them. We all know that she wanted to be the 3rd wife, and that was it. It seems that Mary was okay with the idea, and Janelle was kind of passive about the idea of Robyn joining the family, but Christine was a hard nope from the very beginning. The look that Robyn would give Cody was all giddy and cute. Seeing them on their first dates, you could see how differently Cody looked at Robyn compared to how he looked at all his other wives. Watching him engage with Robyn for me was nauseating. Maybe I'm just not into all that mushy stuff. Remember, initially, Robyn lived far from the Brown family home, so Cody had to travel 4 hours to visit Robyn. Robyn was insistent that he spend more time with her and her kids so she could get to know him better. I can understand not wanting to travel back and forth because of the long drive. I did not initially think too much about it and assumed that he slept on the couch, which in actuality is not a good look because it does give the appearances of evil. I trusted that they were a nice religious family and they were following the same rules that Cody and the other wives had set up, until we find out that none of the other wives kissed Cody until after the marriage, yet we hear that Robyn and Cody were kissing before their marriage. This absolutely was not right, which then had me questioning his overnight visits with Robyn when they were courting. Was he sleeping on the couch or in a hotel nearby? Now I was not so sure. Seemed he was changing the rules early on for Robyn. The rules were changing so drastically that Robyn was actually wanting to spend every 4th night with Cody even before they were married. I agree with the wives that were already married to Cody and had not kissed him until the marriage, that Robyn should not be kissing him, let alone spending every 4th night with him until they are spiritually married. Like all this is not enough of a reason to dislike Robyn, we then see him take not 1 but 2 honeymoons with Robyn.
A little bit hard that Cody's on a honeymoon. And it is a little bit hard. It's different than just an anniversary trip. It's different than just going out of town.
It's 11 days that they're gone together.
I don't know what's acceptable, but I think 11 days is ridiculous, to be honest with you. I think he has a big family, and I think 11 days is too much. So that's where I'm at, and I'm angry.
One, after their spiritual marriage, when they took that 10-day honeymoon down to San Diego, because Robyn said she really needed this time with Cody. And then again, after their legal marriage, which was done so that Cody could adopt Robyn's kids legally, that 2nd honeymoon, they went to Hawaii. This encouraged more dislike for Robyn because the other wives did not get any honeymoon. They just had brief little road trips, if anything. Like all this is not enough. I have one more thing that annoys me about Robyn. So before we get to why we should all be loving Robyn, okay, if not loving her, at least be thankful for her joining the Brown family. The most annoying thing for me is Robyn's apparently fake tears. I know a few times I think I spotted a tear, but generally they were pretty dry. These tears all come off as manipulative and disingenuous, like she was pretending for the camera. What have I missed about the reasons you dislike, or dare I say hate, Robyn? Let me know in the comments. Now, the moment you have all been waiting for, why you should love Robyn. Think back to the beginning before Robyn was in the picture. We had our hero Cody with his 3 submissive wives. We see Cody bouncing from room to room to say goodnight to each of his wives and then entering the room of his wife that he is going to spend the evening with. It seems like it may get a little boring. Our hero Cody needed a catalyst to disrupt his humdrum, ordinary life. So here comes our villain Robyn. Robyn enters the show and gives us all the drama and challenges our hero faces. We watch weekly to see if our hero is successful. So for this reason, we should be thankful and love Robyn, because she helped to keep the show interesting and keep us watching for 16 seasons. Robyn is the villain we can love to hate. The question is, will there be a 17th season? Has the show reached its final climax and is coming to an end? What do you think? Can the show continue for another season? Okay, besties, before I see you in the next one, please hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell so you will not miss out on any quality time here with Tea with Trishy. Thank you for subscribing and welcome to the Tea with Trishy family. Let's keep sipping some tea, besties, in one of these videos. I'll see you there.